Episode 8 of the Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3, titled Last Kiss, finally brings us to Belly and Jeremiah's wedding day. But honestly, it didn't feel like the big, magical moment we were all waiting for. Instead, it left me kind of empty. Why? Because once again, everything happens around Belly, instead of her actually taking control. Think about it. Throughout this entire season, how many real decisions has she made for herself? Almost none. The only real choice she made was telling Jeremiah about Conrad's confession. And even that? She did it more for Jeremiah than for herself. Taylor wasn't wrong when she said Belly and Jeremiah's relationship is completely codependent. Belly doesn't feel like a full character anymore. She feels more like a plot device being dragged around by other people's choices. Do you agree with me here? Or do you still feel she's in control of her story? Now let's talk about Jeremiah. Because wow, the writers really went all in on painting him in the worst light. The big bombshell in this episode? His infidelity. He knew about Conrad and Belly's secret Christmas moment, but instead of talking to her, he kept quiet, picked fights, ran off to Cabo, and slept with someone, not once, but twice. And he never gave Belly the full truth until now. At this point, Jeremiah doesn't even feel like a love interest anymore. He's written almost like the villain of this love triangle. He's possessive, immature, and way too whiny. Be honest, do you still like Jeremiah at this point? Or are the writers making it impossible to root for him? And then we have Conrad, the punching bag of the entire family. Except for Laurel, everyone treats him like the bad guy. Which makes zero sense when you look at how much he's actually carried throughout the series, but hey, it's not all doom and gloom. There were moments in this episode that really worked, like Conrad and Belly's goodbye. That forehead kiss? That hit different. For the first time in a while, I actually felt the spark between them. Their chemistry is undeniable, and with Jeremiah basically out of the picture, I think the door is wide open for Conrad and Belly again. I also loved how Taylor finally stepped up and told Belly some hard truths. Belly needed that reality check, and it made the episode way more satisfying, and then, Belly buying that ticket to Paris at the end. Finally, a step toward taking back her future. Maybe, just maybe, the last 3 episodes will give Belly her agency back and let her decide her own path. So here's the real question. Do you think Belly will finally break free and choose her own happiness? Or is she still trapped in this cycle of love triangle drama?